Kia ora team, Dan Van here from Evolution Sports Coaching. Just a really quick video to give you a couple of quick tips on how to ace your cricket trials. I know a lot of you that I've been working with lately, I've got trials coming up this week at your clubs, at your schools. I'm sure that's really exciting, but also a little bit nerve-wracking. So these are just some real simple ideas on how you can make sure you do well. You get noticed, you get remembered, you get selected. If you can do these, this will get you a long way to getting into the teams you're after. Okay, tip number one. This is easy. This is a first impressions count. Okay, so first thing of all, if you know the coach or the selector, go over, shake their hand, ask them how their holidays have been, make some conversation, ask if you can help out with setting up, etc, etc. Don't just ignore them and go and see your mates. Make sure you really make the effort to acknowledge them and tell them who you are, and just be that, go the extra mile. Now, you should be doing that anyway, to be honest. If you don't know the person, find out who the person is that's running the show. It's usually pretty obvious. Same thing, introduce yourself, ask them how they've been, and offer if you can help out at all. Tip number two, another easy one, making sure you are really confident about what you do. So if the selector comes over and asks you, what do you do? What's your role in the team? If you're an all-rounder, you tell them you're an all-rounder. You bat in the top order or the middle order, and you bowl first. You open the bowling. You bowl swing, in swing, out swing, off spin, whatever that is, and you actually tell them really obviously. Don't say, "Oh, I bat a bit, bowl a bit, an okay offie, whatever." If you don't sound confident, they won't believe you, and you're less likely to be seen as the person to pick. So just whatever your role is, think what it was beforehand. If someone says, "Hey, what's your role in the team? What would you like to be doing in this team?" You need to tell them really confidence. I'm an opening bowler, I bowl out swing, and I bat between 4 and 5, ideally. Or I'm an aggressive top order batsman. Just make sure you're really confident about what you do. Tip number three, just going through your routines. So if you're a bowler, if you're bowling in the nets, make sure you do your run up correctly, mark it out, pace it out, use a measuring string if you do that. If you step it out, use a cone or a bowling marker to mark it out. Make sure you're looking like you're really organised. Make sure you warm up, and make sure you're just doing all your normal routines. Don't just sit there talking to people at the back of the net. Make sure you are focused and treating this net or this trial like a game. If you're batting, same thing. Go through your processes. Make sure you're really switched on. Make sure you're showing sound technique. Whatever your strengths are, that's what you want to see. So if you're a good defender and you can work the ball, make sure you're really showing that. If you're a striker and you can hit the ball hard, that's what you need to do. There's nothing better than showing a coach, making them notice you if you send one past them at the back of the net. And especially if you can hit nice and straight along the ground, that's going to again get you noticed. So just nailing whatever you do and trying to show that in the net. So if you have a couple of bad shots or a couple of bad balls, just flush it, move on, bowl the next one, face the next ball, just like you would in a game. Okay, and lastly, this is another easy one. The coaches you've done the net, you've done the trial, whatever the activity was. Go through and make sure you again thank the coach at the end, or thank the selector at the end. Shake their hand, remind them of their name, or your name if it's someone you don't know, and again ask if there's anything I can help to pick up. Or don't even ask, just pick the stuff up without asking. If the stumps that need to be put away, collecting balls, cones, we all know that stuff needs to be done. If you do that without asking, again, that's going to get you noticed. And if there's two of you with the same ability, and you show you're the better bloke or the better person, and you if you show respect and you show you can help out and offer more to the team than the other person, that's again going to get you noticed. And they're just going to, people just like good people in teams. So it's and one final thing, I think the biggest thing is just to stay nice and calm, relaxed, and enjoy the trial. If you don't enjoy it, you're probably not going to play that well. If you get yourself really worked up and overexcited and over anxious, again, you're not going to perform. So it's just take every ball, one ball at a time, do the best you can, follow the steps I've talked about, and that's the most you can do. And if you get selected, you get selected. If you don't, then you keep working hard over the season. Put the performances in. You might get selected throughout the season and will bumped up a team. If you don't, then the next season. And just keep making goals and keep doing what you're doing, working hard with the coach, and get to where you want to go. So all the best this week, team. I know a lot of you have trials, and I know a lot of you have been working hard, so I hope you get reward for all that hard work you've been doing. And just make sure you just follow those easy steps, and you should be doing all the right things. Good luck.